Take a walk with me, I'm on the ranch. Take a walk with me. Watch Raven and Prissy dance in the breeze. Junior Cluckin' and Oscar's cock-a-doodle-doo-doos just for you. Lucky and Lucy gobbling as they do. Take a walk with me on the ranch. Take a walk with me.
Good Saturday morning. I hope you had a good night's sleep last night. It's already 62 degrees here in Elizabeth, Colorado. I wanted to try to sneak out here, but it didn't work. Both of the girls were laying over in the corner of the south pen, and it was just so pretty. They were enjoying themselves. Why am I late, you ask? First, technology. I don't even know where to go with that, but I was having technical issues. And then when I thought I was ready to come out, Ben went on live. And I had to watch that. Sorry. So I thought 10 o'clock, I'll be ready. And I am. I have my coffee. This is my second cup of coffee. So let me feed the girls. They always try to test me to see if they can push it back in my face before I actually get it in the pan. There you go. Excuse me. So I checked the cameras this morning, like I always do. And, oh, did you see what I'm wearing today? I can't wait for the 2025 ones to come out next week. I'm so excited. So I came out before I went live and I opened my car door and I had my hand on the actual door and I burnt it because the sun is so intense right now. And then I went on the other side of my car, totally cool, because the sun's not beating on it. I was going to say something before I thought about my shirt. And of course, I can't remember. I did buy sunscreen yesterday, a new can. I didn't get 100 this time. I just got 50. I had 100 last year, but I think 50 will do. We'll see if I turn into a lobster. Oh, so I checked the cameras. I can't. Oh, I left my coffee over on the servers. Hold on a second. I need the coffee. I can't have coffee with you without coffee. All right, so let's try this again. I checked the cameras this morning when I got up. And no sign of Frankie. Now, the cameras that I have around the ranch are Ring cameras. The camera that I have on my door, my front door, is a Roku camera. Don't like it as much as I like the Ring cameras. So I look at the Roku camera, and twice, I think one was like 11:30 and one was 2 in the morning, Frankie the fox is in my front yard going under the RV. So I'm wondering, I will spend the $90 to get a larger trap if I can't get it trapped in the back. Because I'll tell you what, I'm not going to shoot willy-nilly while this thing is running across the field. But if that fox is so tiny it can get through the stairs of my RV and under my RV, might just fit in the live trap we have, or at least get caught enough. I don't know. We'll see. I might try it tonight. I did bring my chicken home from Olive Garden yesterday. I don't know if you heard that story, but I wanted to try again. So I ordered chicken tortellini Alfredo. The chicken is so tender and so juicy. I took my second bite and I thought of boo, and I couldn't eat it. Unless you're like a real homesteader like my neighbor is, and all your animals on your farm will get eaten at some point. That is not who I am. I don't know, maybe it's just healthier for me. I guess I could still eat fish. And when I go to McDonald's, I can have a hamburger because one, I set my brain to think that these are not animals I'm eating, that this hamburger was made in the hamburger factory, hamburger patty factory. So you don't think of it as a cow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I teach people how to train your brain, but I've trained my brain. I have trained my brain that what I'm putting in my mouth is not real animals. They are made at the chicken patty factory or the hamburger patty factory. And I don't associate food with animals. So I did train my brain that way, which I guess is a good thing. Because I think I told the story before. When I was little, my grandma had chickens. And I remember one day me and my mom were gathering eggs. And I asked her about chicken eggs that you eat and chicken eggs that make babies. And she told me they were two different kind of eggs. She lied to me. And when I found out, I don't know, I was probably 12. I didn't eat eggs for a long time. So you just have to learn how to train your brain. So I think we better do this because we have, whoops, I hope I didn't lose you. I accidentally hit the wrong thing. We have so many birthdays today. What happened on May 10th? It was like a baby boom. So, happy birthday, Kelly. Kelly is a musician in Colorado. Happy birthday, Jay, Drew, Eric, Michael, Robert, Seth, Matt, Jason, Thomas, Jay Robert, Crystal, Mark, Jim, and another Mark. Happy birthday to you, and I hope you have another wonderful trip around the sun. And so does Chrissy and Raven, if you heard that. Silly horses. I did not get home from Klutz until, I know I told you if I was late today, it was because I was dealing with a fox, but that's not true. I did not get home from Klutz yesterday till 10 o'clock, after 10 o'clock. And the girls were waiting for me because they were kind of hungry. And then I checked the cameras. I had to like decompress when I got home. So I had to check the cameras. And I think by the time I finally got into bed, it was at little after 11. So I was not late because I was dealing with a fox. I was late because of technology. I have 3 pages. I have Heartland Ranch, Colorado. I have Heartland Ranch, and I have my personal Bobby Durnick bar. And I'm trying to post my videos on Heartland Ranch, or no, on Heartland, Colorado, and on Bobby Durnick bar. I don't know why on Heartland Ranch, Colorado, I post a video and it takes, I don't know, less than a minute to upload. So then I go to Heartland, Colorado, because I want to get rid of that page. That's my bad page. That doesn't work. And I want to get all those cowboys and cowgirls over to Heartland Ranch, Colorado. So I've been posting all my videos. It's taking like 10 minutes to upload. And the same thing on Bobby Durnick Bar. And it says, don't close this window. And I was just getting very frustrated. So tomorrow's Sunday, a new week. Hopefully technology will be on my side. We'll see. So let's do today's positive quote. Life is like a piano. What you get out of it depends on how you play it. So think about that for a second while I watch the grass grow in the round pen. I've got to do that. But Jim has the Boy Scouts coming out next Friday, this coming Friday, for the weekend. And I really want to get everything cleaned up before they get here. So there's a couple other things I have to do before I do that, but that is important too. So I don't know. So are you thinking about it? Life is like a piano. What you get out of it depends on how you play it. I guess it means you can't sit in the chair and wait for everything to just come to you. You have to play life. And the more you play life, the more you're going to get out of it. Don't just sit around waiting for things to come to you or things to happen. I really like that one. That's a good one. Makes you think. Because I want to say, even though I wasn't sitting around waiting for life to come to me, 4 years ago, I was, 3 years ago, I was focused on Colette. And I guess I just thought in the back of my mind, everything, while I'm taking care of Colette, everything on the ranch will just take care of itself. And that didn't happen. I mean, Jim did take care of the animals while I was gone. He was, fed the animals and stuff, but The pens still need to get mucked out. Everything needs to be harrowed so it stops turning green. Water troughs need to be actually cleaned out and scrubbed once in a while, especially now because of the intense sun and the heat. I'm sure I'm going to get algae growing. They have these things. I bought one for the aquarium. It keeps the water so clear. I am so afraid to put it in my horse trough, even though it was advertised to put in a horse trough. I'm really just kind of afraid, and I always go with my gut, you know. I really think my gut is my sixth sense, and it's God talking to me, saying, "Don't do that. You're gonna regret it." All right, here's some fun. Whoa, no, 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 not that one. I hope you didn't see that, because that was the answer. What is the part of the saddle that goes under the horse's belly? I'll give you a minute to think about that while I have another sip of coffee. I felt bad last night when I was at Klutz. I was out on the deck and I was going around the yard. And then I showed her the video because I wanted her to see the tulips that just appeared. And she said something about, too bad her and her cat Sophie weren't on there. And I didn't even think about that. I should have just went in the house and talked to Colette. So maybe we'll do that next time. We can talk to Colette. So I found two things. It is so hard to buy birthday presents for a 93-year-old. She will be 93 on June 24th. But I found two things, and I'm not going to say what they are. Well, she knows one. It's the storybook that's advertised on TV. Now, there's fake ones, that are out there, but I'm going to get her the real one. And they will send her an email. I guess it's every week. And I'll help her do it on Thursdays when I'm there. And they ask you a question, and then you answer the question every week. And at the end of it, they make a book of your life. And I just think that would be so cool for Colette. And then the other one that I found, actually, a friend in Wyoming got an early present for Mother's Day. And it is so cool. And I know Colette will love it. So I'm going to order her that too. And then I'm making her the t-shirt that she knows about. And it's going to say, I'm 93. No, I don't remember your name. Although you don't have to be 93 to forget people's names. But I thought that was pretty funny. All right. So what part of the saddle goes under the horse's belly? What could that be? If you said the girth, you are correct. The part of the saddle that goes under the horse's belly is called the girth. The girth is used to secure the saddle in place and keep it from sliding or shifting during riding. So there's a little more knowledge for you. Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe. Say hi in the comments. I think next week I'm going to do like I can't even remember the word that I want to use. Forget remembering people's names. It's not a rally. Oh, good gravy. It's not an adventure. I have no clue. Anyway, it's not an advertisement. It's not a fundraiser. So, my goal next week, Sunday through next Saturday, I am going to push people to share. The more you share, And whoever shares the most may get a surprise from me. So that is our goal for next week. To share all my videos. And we will see who can share the most. And I guess we can do it on all three platforms. But you have to make them follow us on Heartland Ranch, Colorado. Not just Heartland Ranch. No, Heartland, Colorado. I don't even know what the name of my other page is. Good gravy. It must be the sun. I can't even think this morning. What is going on with me? So my plan today is I am going to let Oscar and number 1 and number 2 out front this morning because the babies and the turkeys have got to get out of that coop. So maybe we can do that right now. After I have another sip of coffee. Okay. Let's do that. I think with this hay, I'm going to take the hay fork and I'm going to go get the mini tractor. I need to name the mini tractor. What should I name it? It's yellow. It's bright yellow. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments. So I'm going to hook up the wagon. I'm going to take the hay fork and I'm going to get as much of this in the wagon. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 trips. And I will take it out on this 10 acres over here and spread it out. And it'll dry and it'll be okay. So I guess, oh no, I'm doing it the other way. Silly me. See, I can't even think this morning. I didn't get enough sleep last night or something. This has to get sprayed because there is still a faint smell of skunk. Okay, and that's another thing I want to talk about. I promised. Did I say Saturday morning? I promised I would have that skunk video up. But here's another one of my technical challenges. All the footage is on my phone. I'm trying to get it to my laptop where my video program is, and it's not cooperating. So I was going to go buy another SD card and move everything on the SD card on my phone and then hook the adapter up. Now, I know I have 3 adapters. Of course, I can't find one of them, so I'll have to go buy another adapter and then put it on my computer to make this video. But then I was messing with my phone yesterday and I realized there's a setting in there that I can turn on. It has to be on to be able to move files. Because whenever I hook my phone up to my laptop, it only charges. Now, my other phone, I would plug it in and it would ask me what I want to do. Do I want to charge it or do I want to move files? This phone is not automatic. You got to go in and turn the setting on. So I might try that first before I go spend money on something I already have and donate another one. Let's let Oscar number 1 and number 2 out. And I want to keep Daisy in there and let her go out back with the other chickens. No, Daisy, no. Of course, Daisy's the first one that wants to come out. No, Daisy. Daisy, you stay there. Stay there, Daisy. Good girl. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean, but if I'm going to lose a chicken, it's going to be 1 or 2. I'm kind of not worried about Oscar because I think he will beat the crap out of that fox. Okay, I let Daisy out the back. Jim is going to buy gas. Do you think he'll wave at us? I don't know. Let's see. He also has on his workout clothes, so he's going to go work out today. We have an Anytime Fitness in town. See, I don't have to work out because lifting bales of hay and fighting with horses and chickens. That's my workout. Okay, I don't know what he's going to do, but I got to get in here and maybe he'll say hi later tonight. Okay. See if I can put you somewhere where you're not going to tip over. Oh, they're excited. Come on. You're not going out front today. And see, they always have to check out the chicken feed and the water in here because it just may be different stuff than they in their coop. Now, Lucky used to go out back before we got Lucy, and I had to separate him from Oscar. And I'm gonna hurry. I wish I could have showed you that. They were all